sweat equity. Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
What are you looking up? Quit dicking around.
What about my sweat equity?
Quit dicking around. What are you, my
What are you
dad?
doing over there? Get back to work.
What are you doing?
A show to do.
Quit digging around over there. I'm
You're-
looking up statistics.
Oh God. Well,
How many?
sorry to bother you.
I looked it up on the way over here.
We'll wait.
How many passwords does the average business user like? How many accounts with a login and password?
Ooh, for a business.
Business user, yeah, like
I
a
would
small
say,
business owner.
30.
John
Are
Paul.
we talking average?
Yeah,
Average, I'd say probably like 18.
for the
But a
small
lot of
business
them.
user.
But
I want you to think about your life as the person
I'll go
doing
back
all
to
that
30
stuff
then.
for dentist
yeah,
tree.
yeah. And I have them all locked up right here. The old coconut.
John Paul, Tampani had pictures behind the glass. What say you? What's your guess?
He writes them all on his arm.
25%.
Great, thanks. 25% passwords with, yes, logins. Don't bother with them. Go ahead.
Okay, I found this. I was looking this up on the way over. The average business user has 191 passwords,
What?
and I kind of believe it.
The average is 191?
It's from Security Magazine, so
Well, it's
I don't
us.
know if you read
Checks
them.
out.
They're pretty good.
I mean, that sounds
How
way
many
too
white
high.
people are in ADT commercials?
There's going to be some sort of weird caveat to that it's like including this
Well,
thing.
I definitely didn't look into it too hard because once I saw Security Magazine, I went, oh.
Obviously, you didn't.
LastPass also promotes that. According to 81% of confirmed data breaches are due to passwords. That's what caught my eye.
What does that mean? Weak passwords?
Yeah, or you have the Trojan one where they do the keystrokes.
What?
It'll guess your keystrokes and you guess your patterns over time. It'll figure out it's going to be one of those same things you type over and over.
What? How does it do that? What do you mean, like for your phone?
Could
That's
be on
got to
your
be
phone.
your phone. How would it be on a laptop?
Laptop, I think, is how I always heard about it.
That doesn't make sense. How is learning
Think
the
about it like
keystrokes
think about it
different
like
than just stealing
Morse
your password?
code.
Okay.
It has a beat to it, right? So
Mhm.
it's a time. There's a time aspect to it too. So
Okay.
you're not when you're doing your password. You're not typing. It's not like you're typing in the middle of a sentence, right? It's always there's some break. If you're looking at like Morse code or like music, whatever, there's a break.
Yeah.
You type something in, and then it'll go. Okay, when there's a break, you type one thing in, another break, right? Because you hit return.
I see. So there's
Then
some
it figures
sort of
out over time.
algorithm that
Sure.
pulls, that it scans all of your keystrokes, and then it looks for these weird breaks.
It looks for the same one and probably uses the break in the whatever return enter part of it too.
It's diabolical.
Yeah, I think it's called a Trojan. A Trojan one because it'll be
Trojan one.
a Trojan virus because it'll stay on there.
Oh.
You'll think you're downloading something. It's attached to a piece of software. A lot of Windows computers have this issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew what a Trojan virus was. Pretty obvious.
Like a Trojan horse
Mhm.
or condom.
Yeah.
So the average 250 person employee company has 47,750 passwords.
They're just making it up. That's how would they ever even count it?
Usually I'm with you on that. I would say it's so specific.
It's just, I mean, how are they counting that? There's no, how would they get an accurate measure? How many employees did you say? 250?
Uh-huh.
And they're just multiplying
average.
something by 250?
Maybe.
Could divide it up. You just think you.
So here's the
bullshit.
other interesting part, and this is the behavioral part that I think is interesting. Too many businesses are failing to respond to a threat. So 61% of IT executives rely exclusively on employee education. So they get told what's going on, and then just
And they just blame it on them if something
So,
happens?
yeah.
Dude, IT is a mofo. I don't like it.
I was giving some business to an IT guy I don't know yesterday.
Really giving them the business?
I'm giving him the business because every SEO we get the business. We're the rebound consulting firm, Tokabaga, solving how.
Fat chick.
I don't get it.
But
I don't get it.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, you son of a bitch.
You make love all the time?
We should move on.
Okay.
You know what I meant, though.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah.
So, was there actually like a village bicycle?
I don't think that was a thing. Like,
I don't know how that joke made it through all the time.
maybe a horse, like the village horse. But even still, the horses were valuable.
Right. Horses
and
were
bicycles
like everything.
were way after villages, right? I
That
guess
joke
they still have
sucks.
village.
That joke doesn't make sense. I don't know a village that had one bicycle probably ever.
Yeah.
Like here's the community bicycle. It's like the river.
Well, now we have the ride share. It's not ride sharing, but it's like the
Birds.
the city bikes.
Well, you got birds in the bigger. We don't have it in our little podunk tertiary city.
Well, it's the same.
Bird scooters.
Sure, whatever.
You got Zipcar.
That's the new euphemism for a hooker.
I did see Zipcar around here. I like that.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Zipcar? It's like when I went to Austin like 10 years ago, they had it, and it blew my mind. So Austin's really centralized, so you can't really park in downtown.
Oh,
ever.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
I didn't know any Austins. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'll let that breathe. How come the soundboard only works on one side?
That was yeah, it's weird.
That should have
Good
been some
joke. That's a
crickets.
good joke. That's good. I don't know. Whenever you start talking about Austin, Texas, there we go. With that shirt on too, please.
My pearl snap? It's a pearl snap, baby. I don't believe in the designated hitter,
Dude,
but I believe in the pearl snap.
Yeah.
So,
Poser.
a little Jason Boland for you. Okay, so Austin, centralized, little city, too many people move there. Not like Denver. Denver's getting packed, but same thing. They have to figure out how all these people are moving there and how to deal with it. And Zipcar came in and goes, hey, you don't need a car. If you work in downtown and you live in South Congress, not too far away, but more than a walk, you can open your phone, find, like Grand Theft Auto, find a car, a Zipcar. You pay a membership, and you can take it. What you can't really use it for is like grocery shopping because you might not have a car when you come out of Whole Foods.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Oh, man.
So most people, but like if you're married and maybe, had like, you only need one car really.
Yeah.
And so the other one could be, the other person could use the Zip car.
I mean, I wonder if they're not in on the self-driving car thing, they're going to be screwed more than likely.
Well, Avis bought them out.
Ooh, big time.
Yeah.
Avis.
Yeah, that's smart.
Avis Beacon teaches typing.
Hey, man, look, we're 5th in traffic or something crazy, 19th in population here. It's insane.
Yeah. Can't wait for the self-driving cars. Dude, send it off to get the groceries.
You can't wait for our kids
those
to
shit in
maybe
there?
get them?
Yeah.
It'll take a while.
I'm not getting them one before I get one. I guess it'll be all of
They'll
ours.
get you one. I'm saying it's going to take a while.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw Elon Musk talking about it by like next year. All of them are just going to be fully self-driving. All the Teslas.
Yeah, which is fine by me, right? Because I just look at statistics. Because people are scared. I bet it'll feel weird if you videotape me doing it the first time. I bet I'll freak out.
Yeah.
Just because we're
really?
monkeys. Well, yeah, just because the reason you get angry in a car is because of self-preservation.
I don't get angry in a car.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
You don't? Or are you one of those drivers that's just like mouth open?
No. I just pay attention. I'm just superior. I just know that I'm a better driver, and all these underlings can't.
It's kind of what I wanted to talk about
souls.
a little bit. Proactive self-preservation in terms of passwords, right?
Okay.
I've got a system that's probably better than any of that. Is you can't read my handwriting even if I've written you a note.
Yeah.
We have the Live Scribe, Bluetooth, pen, and notebook that automatically syncs. So when I have to write passwords, I just write out my handwriting. No one's going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get a little exotic, make my own little legend, make a little puzzle out of it. But if I wrote it in Evernote, all passwords, that's not going to work because if I got hacked, something could get scanned.
Yeah.
If you use LastPass, which is somewhere weaved into this article as probably a sponsor of the article of the study, or 1Password or any of those apps. I don't like those because if those
they get
breached,
hacked.
right? I don't know why people are cool with that.
The only good way is memento-style tattoos.
Yeah, and your password's John G. killed and raped my wife.
Yes. Well, that's a good, strong password.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
567
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, we got to switch up the numbers
Yeah.
every 6 months.
The average, the most used password's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Like a lot of people have that.
Sounds like a combination some asshole has on his luggage.
Yeah.
Spaceballs, jump on. Mark it. Mark it down. Mark it. Okay.
Come on, Pizza Hut.
So how do we do it? How do we protect ourselves from these hacker nerds?
You got to figure out a system, man.
Oh, what? That's.
You
I
can
thought
do
you
my
were gonna-
system.
I have a system.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, there you go. That's your system,
Mm-hmm. No,
Well, I got a question.
sir.
So you use these apps, and I was wondering, could you break down the pages and just basically write them on paper?
Uh-huh.
what are you talking
instead
about?
of using the app, just basically take their format?
I'm sorry, I don't know what
Wait.
you mean. The Bluetooth pen and pad?
The Live Scribe?
Well, not that, but maybe Eric, that app you're using to map your entire life, why couldn't you just write that down on paper?
Because then it's a piece of paper. I don't have it all. I'd lose it.
Meister?
Mindmeister.
You mean Miro, because Miro has it in there.
Right. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Formerly
you
real-time
could
board.
write it on a piece of paper. But I'm not writing my passwords in Mindmeister.
So
It's like a...
Live Scribe, it automatically syncs with Evernote and OneNote, which is Microsoft's poor man's version of Evernote. And so I can go through my old Live Scribe, pieces of paper that have synced up and find whatever password I need. And then
You were just saying you didn't want to do that.
no, that's what I do.
Oh.
Because no one can read my handwriting, even if a person got my computer.
Oh, you're saying it's in your actual handwriting form still.
Right.
It's not
Right.
converted to text.
I don't convert it into text, which you can do by swiping it on the app. But no, so I'll write it. I'll put pictures of dicks and stuff because
Mhm.
I like to doodle,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll show up, but almost like kind of as an image. So
Yeah.
no bot can sweep that, right? Because my handwriting's so atrocious,
Not yet.
it'd be pretty tough.
Yeah.
And you can't read my handwriting, and we've worked together for a while,
Yeah.
and so I'd say that's a pretty good system.
Also, I generally don't pay attention.
Well,
So
that
if you
too,
write
but
something.
so do a lot of people, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of other notes in there too
Good.
to sift through.
I'm not
A
doing
lot
it.
of feelings journal writing,
That's a good.
Eric-
That's
Eric hurt my
good
feelings today.
Security levels. You do a bunch of that,
right?
and then you bury the passwords down deep.
Yeah, I annotate in a different way to find it. That's all.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Sorry, I hurt your feelings.
Well, that's an old feelings journal entry
Oh,
from like 2 days ago, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, though.
Stop being such a bitch.
He hurt my feelings twice today.
What did he say?
What did I do? If you're talking, you know that we're coming right
Talk
back
about
to
it
you.
later.
Oh, riveting. Thanks.
You got to
Now
give
I-
me 6 seconds for this delay.
But you came in. You're the one talking to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're having a Skype
Sorry.
convo with you in China.
Yeah, if you want to say something, just say it. Don't say, Eric hurt my feelings and we'll talk about it later. Brings nothing to the table.
That's fair. I'd say that's a good creative producer note.
No, I have hurt his feelings.
Oh, no.
Oh, Christ.
So I would say self-preservation, we're not proactive in it. You can go on a wellness side of it.
Yeah.
We're not.
I think I am, but
Most people
aren't.
Yeah, I'm saying most people. So when we're driving, the reason people get so much road rage is they're anxious about getting hit,
Sure.
right?
Yeah. I think it's that they're worried about other people.
People do this in business though when they
Goes
make
back
decisions.
to control too.
Right.
They're out of
So like,
control. You can't control all the other drivers. That sort of thing.
yeah, a lot of people are telling. A lot of people make bad decisions because their first instinct is self-preservation and then
Mhm.
not look at statistics.
Sure. Yeah.
So with self-driving
or
cars,
emotional.
I will be very primal I bet the first time I get in one,
Yeah.
and I'll want to get the wheel because you just got I've got 18 years of driving.
Yeah. And that some of the states they require that they have like a fake Mickey Mouse wheel, even if they are fully.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like that. It
Like
has
driver's
to be,
ed.
Yeah.
But
I
that
mean,
guy
it's
could
still
take
on
over.
it's still on the other side, but I think they have to. You have to be able to seize control of the vehicle on your own at this point. They don't. I think that's the case.
Yeah, so that's the part of like, okay, we know we're going to be dumb about this.
Right.
We can't just give everybody the bins and just go straight from. We got to ease into it, right?
Yeah.
Transitions for everything.
Yeah. Plus, it's humans making these cars to begin with, so they have their own little issues to worry about.
Do you see the newest fake outrage? Is AI is racist?
Oh,
AI
no.
technology? Kamala Harris?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh boy, because of the guys who are programming it are racist.
Oh.
Because they're white.
Wait.
Yeah, white people. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of Asians. But
Yeah.
the
what?
math part, we're taking credit as white people.
Big picture people.
But I'm pretty sure the engineers in Silicon Valley, there'd be a lot of East Indian.
I think there's a very diverse Asian culture.
East
Yeah.
Asia. A lot, yeah.
All the way from East Asia to West Asia.
There's going to be a lot of that going on. So I'm going to put in, let me look at this. AI is racist.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to get Allen Iverson probably.
Malpractice.
But he played in China, so I don't believe that.
How can it be racist if it's supposed to learn on its own?
Because the guys who program the algorithm, you can make a case. Algorithm is not AI, by the way. We have to just make a distinction on that.
Sure. I mean, it has to start somewhere.
An
I get
algorithm,
that.
I don't think an algorithm keeps learning. An algorithm has to be manually adjusted. That's kind of the best way I think I can explain it.
Well, okay. I don't know if I
AI
said it, algorithm or you said it, but whatever it is, there's a starting point from a human
I'm not
putting
correcting
it in there.
I'm not correcting either of us. I'm just saying I think a big distinction, just for everybody listening, is there, and we should call it synthetic intelligence.
Okay.
Because artificial intelligence is different.
Okay.
But we're not going to, because just colloquially, it's AI.
No, if you hear algorithm, that's like a formula that's, it's working within itself.
Think of FOIL.
No. What? Why?
the factoring.
The math factory? What?
You don't remember FOIL in arithmetic?
No.
Math class?
Uh-uh.
Some people are out there like, oh man, that's my
What is
dog.
it? Let's say it.
First, outside, inside, last is how you do
Oh.
how you do like
I
multiplication
remember it now. Yeah.
with parentheses and all that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I got it.
we've hit a new math low.
Yep.
On this. Anyway, algorithm, you just kind of set it and forget it, like the Ronco system. Remember that guy?
Yeah. Ron Popeil?
You knew his name?
Yeah.
Ron Popeil?
Owner of Ronco? Yeah. I think I know his name.
That's a pretty good
See
pull.
his
He
fish
looked like
mouth
such
now.
a creep.
Just
Yeah.
like,
He's like
yeah,
Bassomatic.
good hair, but his mouth a fish mouth.
AI is artificial intelligence racist? And then now like Congresswomen are stepping to the plate and telling everybody about this. I don't think they know anything about it.
Oh, no. Yeah, anytime these Congress people get pulled up
They're
about
all-
technology, it's like,
They're
okay.
all in their 60s. I wouldn't even trust
Can you
any-
go to Ask Jeeves and type in Google for me? Yeah. I don't understand what is the situation? What came about that said, like, what is it doing? Where's this coming from?
facial recognition stuff, which I remember from reading that book that was made into a shitty movie, 21, Taking Down the House. Am I shaking the table?
I
MIT
saw Big Mama's House. Same thing?
MIT professor that showed kids how to count cards.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's called Bringing Down the House. And then
Kevin Spacely.
when we were in college, if anybody read that book, we all thought we could count cards.
Yeah.
Gave it a go. for like a half day.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm too high for this.
Yeah, so like,
Can't
oh,
remember.
oh, the students in this story are MIT students.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Math geniuses.
You actually could do it. I bet if you got some of those friends of yours that gambled a lot, you know, the guys that could just reel off all the payouts and stuff
Yeah.
for every game.
Yeah.
Like that's a certain kind of mind.
Yeah. If you have a passion for it, it helps. Also, being a math genius helps.
Oh, and like being a degenerate gambler.
Is that is the AI thing? Is that talking about how AI created like faces, like pictures of people made from nothing that are indistinguishable from like a picture of you or I?
I think so, something like that. So I was bringing up that bringing it down the house thing about counting cards because the one thing I took from that book was about the security of casinos in that book.
Yeah.
And they say you can't so the thing with facial recognition is you can't manipulate your eyes width to your nose. You can't change that with prosthetics. There's a way to like you can't really change that at all.
Yeah.
So I'm reading this in 2003 in the book. The story probably took place in the 90s or something like that. So like you can do prosthetics and stuff, but it will still be able to detect by the three parts of your face that are both your eyes and your nose.
What at a casino? Why would it?
Yeah,
why would you need to be in case you've been caught before? You'd have to put up. Okay.
Yep. So they call you a dinosaur. So they ask you to leave. They can't arrest you. They don't do anything. They can't beat you up in this time now.
Yeah, it's weird because
so they
like,
find
you're
you. And
really
they go,
just doing math. Oh God, dude, is that all over?
Was that? What was that?
It was nothing.
I hope the mics picked that up.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
He knows how to mute himself too, and he doesn't do it.
Those are just anal beads with bells on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As long as it was dry, no lube yet.
What? You crazy? Okay. So
I meant the spill being dry. Whatever that was. It sounded like a spill.
So, security cameras 20 years ago could basically detect, people even if they had prosthetics on.
Really?
So
20 years ago? That's pretty crazy. But
so think about
in the
that.
casino, they probably had high tech stuff.
Yeah, it's always the place that like it's always private.
Right.
That figures
when
the shit out.
Yeah, when there's money on the line.
And then I feel like the public sector comes in and goes, "What are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Oh, show us how to do it."
Well, I think we could fuck this up pretty good.
Yeah. so I always think of that in the facial recognition. Like I like that your phone can do that now because that's probably better than your thumbprint somehow.
Yeah, I guess. I've already had my
I
daughter.
got sweaty thumbs. It's tough.
I already had my daughter come up to me, put a piece of tape on my finger because I couldn't find my phone. She's like, "Let me try something real quick," and she like wandered off. And I go in her room. She's in there trying to take the
No
tape
way.
and unlock my iPhone with the
No
tape.
way.
I was like, "Whoa."
She's how old? 6?
Yeah. I was like, "That's pretty okay."
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do here. Very ingenious, but also shady.
You've mentioned other stories about how she's very smart. So this is we're gonna have to find a path she's going down.
I know. I don't
Good
know
or
how
bad.
to foster this.
Oh my god.
Very delicate.
That is that's
Ocean's, 14, whatever it is, by the time she's old enough.
well, I mean that's her learning, right? That is what we talk about as AI in a way.
Yeah.
That is the way we think about AI.
Aye.
Yeah. It's that's the way we think about AI as it's used. But I don't know if it's really doing that as much as we think it is. I think it's pattern detecting. I don't understand the fear of robots taking over everything, but it's salacious, but whatever. That'll be your daughter's problem to figure out.
She'll figure it out.
She's got the head. She's got the edge on it. She's
I
pretty
know.
fine. But I think that it's funny that we've been talking about this when we mention other podcasts. It's salacious to talk about these crazy scenarios that are going to happen because of AI.
Yeah.
And it gets, if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah.
It gets that kind of stuff. It all kind of goes back to that self-preservation mode. The reason it causes arousal to read this thing about how AI is racist is because it goes to our narcissism.
Right.
Right?
Playing it safe.
Either you hate that or you're like, I can't believe this shit's racist.
Nah.
But either way, you're divisive on it.
I got to get in on it.
Right.
I got to feel it.
I got to jump in. It gives me an emotion. It evokes something.
Yeah. That's how it's like our share through headline analyzer website. Same thing.
Killing it.
It's like, use more alert words. I'm like, I'm sick of scaring these people.
It's
with my
clickbait. That's why
showtime.
clickbait
Yeah,
works. And
I
so-
know.
But it's the same thing with driving, right?
Yeah.
You get angry. I do a little setup to a couple of jokes about driving and hating people on the road sometimes that, what's it called?
You just do setups to the jokes.
I do setups that
No actual punch.
you have to see their face. The
Yeah.
person.
That's a thing. I gotta get up next to them.
That's one of those ones where I was so pumped. I said that in a riff because I saw everybody in the crowd like,
Yeah, you right.
yeah. And then I have no punchline after it, but I'm
Right.
like, well, we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Just
We all hate that lady
later
with
on.
the fucking stuffed animals in the background of her fucking back rear window.
Yeah. Baby on board 20 years ago.
Baby on board. Holy shit. Is there a worse, like, a message I could be more indifferent to?
Yeah, the
seeing
people
in a
around me.
car?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't get it.
Or you're like, oh, you have a baby?
It's just that.
Oh,
That's a great,
shit.
That's
Well,
a great
now I won't hit you.
marketing thing, because parents aren't buying that for themselves. That's jackass.
No,
aunts and uncles. Here you go.
I think people are buying it.
Well, it comes with the 20-ton force field right around the car that prevents all
Exactly.
impacts.
Right.
So
They think
that's
that-
worth it.
They think that's self-preservation. No, hey,
Did
there's
you
a
see
party
the
out.
sign?
There's a party outside the window. We can't hear it. You can't pick it up on the mics. It's fine.
Birthday.
Party at midday. Hey, put the cocaine away for later.
No.
So I think it's weird that we spend a lot of fucking time. We spend a lot of effort, and this I'll kind of parallel this into business. We spend a lot of effort going. I'm going to protect myself in this kind of force field shield, right?
Sure.
But not a lot of. But really, all that does is make you super risk averse and hate everything.
Right. Yeah, it's like last minute scrambling all the time with it. It's never a long term strategy on how to actually alleviate some of this stuff,
Yeah, like I've been late here when I say I'm going to meet with y'all, and it's not good. I don't like it. But if I was in self-preservation mode, I will go, well, I mean, you guys are late all the time. You
Yeah.
guys have been late before, like that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's a different time in another time zone right now, if you think about it.
I literally live half a mile away, so I have no excuse.
Yeah.
I just push it to I push my own limit on when I can leave.
Right. You're really, just a pioneer.
Yeah?
Badass pushing it to the limit.
Some call me.
Push it to the limit.
Oh, was that not a drop? That
That's
was
a
you?
song. I made that up.
No drops the whole episode?
No, we're going
Dropless?
bone dry.
Bone Tomahawk?
Yeah. Yeah. That movie. Now I just thought about somebody getting cut in half vertically.
I do want to keep I want to call the whiteboard room now the Bone Tomahawk room.
Nobody will get it.
I know. That's the point.
Oh.
You'll get it. John Paul will get it. That's about it.
Yeah. Is it just because of the color?
Sure. I don't know. I just wanted to keep the Indian theme going.
Oh. I thought there was like a way deeper thing that I'm not getting.
You get cut.
Okay.
We'll scalp you in there.
Okay.
I kind of want to puke now after thinking about that movie.
I know.
All right, where are we at? What do we got?
Wow. No, you got time. Don't worry about it, Eagle Eye, trying to look it up. Now we're going to sit here. Your eyes aren't so great anymore, are they? Yeah. Look,
12 minutes?
it's 12 minutes in.
Well, I've got a meeting in 9 minutes, so we're going to have to figure this out.
We'll be okay.
What do you got? Anything on your mind?
Oh, no. I got a dog.
Yeah. I've got a crate for your dog.
Yeah, you got to remember my crate.
The might be harder to train a dog than a baby. Or might be more work with the dog than the infant.
The dog is infinitely more helpful than I thought it would be, dude. The kids are picking up the stuff. I swear to God.
To alleviate the place.
Before, the kids would just leave stuff on the ground. Now, the dog's going to eat it if they don't pick it up. They're picking their stuff up off the ground.
Wow, because usually most kids, I think, would just keep leaving it, and then the dog would eat it, and then
talk about
you get dad
self-preservation.
mad.
I mean,
Yeah, that's their stuff.
I know, but like it's It's not as bad as I thought it was. And they're much stupider than the kids. The dog doesn't, he's easy to trick. My kids, like throw the tennis ball thing and see if they turn around. That didn't work ever. The dog,
it's a
easy.
golden, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking names? What do we got?
His name is Paulie, spelled Pawly. Dad pun, hashtag.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to call him Roomba. That's what got me on board to get the dog.
It's a little confusing, but yeah.
I know. But then I also didn't want to have to be yelling it.
Paulie?
Yeah. You don't try and top it. The dog's already been named.
No, he's still naming territory.
No.
Does he respond to it? Because that's all that matters.
Respond to nothing.
No.
No.
A 6-week-old golden retriever. How old is he?
He's like 2 months old, 3 months old. I don't know.
They're good flop dogs, man.
It's easy.
Now you're gonna have to get a second one though.
No.
Because he's gonna need a buddy.
I'm gonna kill this thing. Shoot it dead.
The dog?
No, I'm at the show.
Oh, don't do that. Don't kill the dog.
Oh, yeah, but the show, yes.
I heard.
Boink.
Here's a fun fact. I heard a long time ago. Petting your dog for like a couple minutes a day can reduce, like your stress and can
releases oxytocin.
Reduces your your ability to get a heart attack or whatever.
Sure, yeah, I get it. I mean, they're nice. They're like emotional support animals.
Yeah,
for everybody.
I had a golden in my formative years, and it was the best dog. It was awesome.
I did too.
He didn't do anything.
Let's end it on a golden note.
What about my sweat equity?
Golden shower night.
Golden showers for everybody.
Give me a golden shower.
Bring in the brown towels.
My sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?